The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Big Tigger is shaking and it's not looking good. For those who don't know who Big Tigger is, he's an icon in the hip hop community. He's the former host of BET's Rap City the Basement, where some of the most iconic freestyles were done by him and other artists through hip hop history. He has a solid record and really like no stains on it. Well, his wife, well, ex-wife probably now, his wife came out and said that she's been assaulted by him. She came out with the video. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. Now, when I Googled their relationship, it said that he did not have a wife. So I don't know if they got married in secret. I don't know if Google just hasn't caught up to their marriage certificate. But she is saying, no, that's my husband. So a commenter of this video said, agreed. That page was made this month, if not today. There's no telling. This person seems very upset and feels it necessary to go on a smear campaign. She responded to that. Her name on here is Cyberbay, and they say that she works in cyber security. She said, he is my husband, actually, and he asked me to respond to you. Yes, we are getting a divorce, so they're soon to be exes. Yes, we're getting a divorce over his relationship with Francesca, but it was not your place to tell everyone. However, I do thank you, okay, for, and I can't see it for the telling, what I already knew. Can you DM me, please? So here it is by itself. However, I do thank you for confirming what I already knew. So it looks like she's confirming, and she tagged Big Tigger, that there was an affair going on with this young lady, Francesca. So this is actually a photo of them at their maternity shoot. They welcomed a son back in December 2025. So they have a new baby. And this baby was a joy to all of us. You know, Big Tigger is a man of a particular age. He's a bit older. He had children later in life. So we're like, wow, Big Tigger is worked hard. He's getting his happy ending. But now I'm going to show you guys a clip of Alicia that she released of her all battered and bruised and saying that this relationship is over. Her face looks so crazy. It looks like a dog bite. I'm like, did he bite her? Just go ahead and watch this clip. So one of the reasons why the blogs are saying that this is Big Tigger's wife, because in her caption, she put, somebody asked my husband why my face happened. Okay. Now she's indicating this is her husband. They could have gotten married in private, but when you go on Google, it says Big Tigger is not married. They just welcomed a child together. So I'm just here to give the information I was given by Google. But she proceeded to tag his co-host, Francesca Miker. This is Francesca Miker, beautiful girl. They work on the Big Tigger Morning Show. She's his co-host. And she looks, you know, like if that's his type, his wife, alleged wife, then I could see this also being his type. She's a beautiful girl. But she's saying that the affair has triggered him to be abusive. But other people are saying the affair is due to some alleged LGBTQIA behavior that he displayed in the past. That was confirmed by Superhead Corinne Steffens. So back in the day, and I found the clip and I'm going to play it for you. So back in the day in Corinne Steffens' book, Diary of a Video Vixen, she said that she caught Big Tigger in bed with a man, and she alluded to it being Tyson Beckford at the time. Well, she was on the show, Jamie Foxx's radio show, The Foxhole, and she also alluded to Jamie being LGBTQIA. That's why they were speaking to her like that. Well, on that show, they called Big Tigger, and she said that she said she gave him fellatio for 2 hours. Then she said there was blood all over the bed, allegedly from his backside. And she said that the backside was raw to the white meat. I'm going to let her tell it. Listen to this clip.
Really, Tigger?
I love Tigger.
This is the second time we going back through this. There is never a time in your life where you can say the things that allegedly you saying happened.
That's not true. Memorial Day, Miami weekend. I walked into your hotel room and smelled like straight asshole. And then after 2 hours of sucking, you let me get to the bedroom. I pulled the sheet back, so there was blood all over the sheets.
Wow.
And then I seen your asshole and it was cut to the white meat. Let's be honest, Tigger. If we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Let's talk about
That
it.
didn't happen. That did not happen.
Let's talk about it, Tigger. Okay, fuck it. It didn't happen.
So what you saying is, What you saying is,
I love you still.
Wait. I just want to analyze what you're saying.
Respectfully, I am just a journalist. I am here to take information and let you guys know what I've researched. And this was also in a double XL article. So Jamie and Big Tigger, please do not come over here trying to fight me, because this is media that the average person can look up as well. So this Big Tigger gallery is from 2007. This particular article was from 2011 and they clipped it from 2007. And it says, Big Tigger sues Superhead after she claims he had an affair with Tyson Beckford. In 2007, Corinne Steffens, better known as Superhead, stated she walked in on former BET personality Big Tigger in the bed, nude, with Tyson Beckford. Tigger denied the claims and retained a lawyer to go after the vixen turned author. Now, I don't know what came of the lawsuit. When I researched it, people were saying that I don't know if he got any money from the defamation case, but these articles are not taken down. They're not redacted. And I'm sure Double XL didn't want to go toe-to-toe with Big Tigger like that. So I don't know the outcome, but if all this stuff is not taken down and I was not able to find redactions or where she said, I can't talk about him, no money was involved, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? All I'm going to say is allegedly. But people are indicating that his alleged queer status may be due to the fact that he's handsy with women. And it's not far-fetched to say that. People have said that for years. Sometimes men are really DL, and that will cause them to be violent towards women because they really don't want them in a sexual or emotional, way. Big Tigger has not released a statement, which I really think he needs to, because he's so beloved in the media field. He's beloved in the media field. He's beloved in hip hop, and he's unscathed. He has a reputation that nobody's ever come for Big Tigger. They've ever said he did anything. He does not have like stains on his record. No mess, no nothing for years. Just straight work, freestyle skills, and big smiles. So this is the worst that he's ever gotten in the press outside of the Corinne Steffens thing. So I want him to speak out. I pray this is, untrue. It looked like a bite on her face. It looked like a dog bite. Could be a woman scorned. Could be a woman telling the truth. I do not know, but I hope he speaks out soon. The crime stories are shaking, and this crime story is a part 2 to a story I told yesterday about Big Tigger. So Big Tigger is in the news for some controversy behind his new alleged wife, Alicia Brown. Now, Alicia Brown, they said that she works in cybersecurity, but she came out yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, but the news has been spreading. She came out with some bruises, cuts all on her face. And she indicated that this assault was done by Big Tigger because he was trying to get out of the relationship to start a new relationship with his co-host. Well, the people started digging. They started digging deeper into her background, and they found a missing child. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Pictured above is Aaliyah Brown. Aaliyah Brown is the daughter of Alicia Brown. She's been missing since 2019. It says May 25th, 2019. Now she's 17 years old. At the time, this is what she looked like. And ever since 2019, they have been looking for this young girl. They don't know if she has passed away. They don't know if she's still alive and being hidden. Her father has been looking for her for years, and it's all tied to Alicia Brown. Now, Big Tigger got married and started having children later in life. So I don't know if he had a whirlwind romance with this woman and just didn't do the research on her. But when you look up her record in 2021, October 14th, 2021, she was arrested for misdemeanor stalking. Okay? And you can see in this picture, she looks very like she's going through a mental health crisis. Okay, so did he really know the woman that he's allegedly married to and has now had a child with? If you want more information on what's going on in this case, feel free to refer to the father's page, _real simple_. Let's read what he had to say. This woman has been hiding our daughter since 2019. It's truly sad that we're in a time where someone can upload a video, be injured, and just assume this was caused by her significant other. This woman has made several false accusations of abuse against the fathers of her children, with the mission to take the child, weaponizing the courts to her advantage. When she lost primary custody of our daughter, she fled the state of Maryland, and I have not located her since. So she lost this custody battle and kidnapped this young girl, according to the state. Please do your research on Alicia Brown before jumping to conclusions primarily based off your own personal trauma. This is exactly why she chooses the internet and not law enforcement. If this alleged attack did occur, she wants to sway the court of public opinion first. Please read the article below regarding the disappearance of Alicia's oldest daughter. This is very scary. I think that now the FBI should get involved and really try to find the whereabouts of this young girl. I was actually contacted by someone who used to date the father and her cousin, because I have a mutual relationship with that young lady. Now, the girl that used to date him, she doesn't date him anymore, but she vehemently is still invested in finding this young lady. So this is something that's been going on for a while, and he's like, all I care about, all I've talked about to anyone that will listen is finding my baby. I don't know what city she's in. She just popped up pregnant by Big Tigger. I was not able to find any photos of this young lady older in her later teens. This still looks to be a young girl. This doesn't look to be too far from probably when she was taken. She still got a doll in hand. So this was still a little girl the last time she was pictured. And this is these are the only photos I can find on the internet is of her around this age. I found another article online on No Skips Tea with more details. Let's read this. According to Baltimore County Police Department, BCOPD, Brown went missing at 10 years old, May 25th, 2019, in Registertown, Maryland. A white SUV was seen in the area around the time she disappeared. Police reported on June 3rd, 2019, that they had no reason to believe it was a stranger abduction. So even at this time, I do believe they knew it was the mother. Several missing reports say she may be with her mother. Due to the case involving a minor, the BCOPD told the Afro, which is, I do believe, a news source, it could not release certain details in the documents. The mother, Alicia Brown, had previously been arrested for leaving Aaliyah in the car for hours while gambling at a Maryland Live casino in 2014. Now, I do remember getting the information on that. So it's already giving gambling problem, money problems, some indication of some mental health issues, because if you leave your baby in the car just to go gamble, you're an addict. Okay, something's really going on with you. Williams describes the custody battle as long and tumultuous, saying he first filed for custody when Aaliyah was 4 years old. So he got granted custody. This lady probably took her little gambling scrambles and got up out of there and somehow worked her way to Big Tigger. I think this lady is not what she seems. I think that she's not a victim like she's portraying. I think she needs to be fully investigated by the FBI. I think this is past just calling the police. We've got a missing child. We've got what looks to me like a bite mark. It's just something's going on with this lady. And it's not all adding up. And I'm going to need us to really take a deeper look into this case before somebody gets hurt.